on bench press. Be good to me today. Just walk behind me. I'm gonna say it'll be around 5. Y'all just don't fail. If you fail at the same time, one of you pulls it on the check. It's not too bad. That's our punishment if we fail. I said I'm gonna stand back here and watch you guys, but if you fail at the same time, one of you is gonna get the judgment. We'll find out who your favorite is.
Nah, who's ever first?
But I only help the weakest person first.
What are we doing, Mike?
All right, workout is kind of a variation of Linda. Watch your step there. We got 1 to 10 bench press and deadlift. The bench press is the same weight that they used at Linda at the regionals a couple years ago. The deadlift is a little heavier. It's 315 and 235. And the rep scheme is 1 to 10. So normally it's 10 down to 1. Just getting in some sport-specific work with deadlifts and bench press. Mondays we do progressions on deadlift and bench press, and today I just want to get get away from strength sets and do more of like a sport cut. That's something that we want to see in a competition.
Mike, you killed that dude.
Thanks, Noah.
I won't tell anybody, but who you picking to win?
Going down to...
I would say Noah on the men and Sandra on the women. And you are telling everyone. Oh, whoops. Who is on time for this session, Trav?
There's only one of us, the guy that's not still warming up, and this guy made a time at 10:55.
Somebody did.
And we have already gone back from the time that he originally just
Somebody
did.
recommended
So I
that.
sped up my entire warm up to make sure I was ready to start. Still can't hold up his end of the deal.
Me?
Still.
You want me to enforce it?
You
Somebody
said
actually told me
start
that I
10:55. I would have slowed down my warm up. I literally went from 155
You
to
should be complaining
195.
your shitty ass training parties.
No,
You can't time that.
You're the one that, hey, we had a big talk when we started this week. All right, let's hold it together, everybody. American organization. Really trying to keep everybody on time.
Fuck this guy. Oh, man. I think that means you win the workout.
That's the point.
Weight set up?
Jake needs 3 minutes.
Jake just got back to my head. They haven't gone to sleep.
Ready for bench?
Yeah.
Let's go. Yo, first time is on the board.
Still warming up.
I won. You didn't say when that first step had to happen. I mean, knuckles on my boys. Jake? Alright, this works. I approve of this song. Alright, standing up bench is the only one. Just lock out before you go into the rack. So, on the way up into the rack doesn't count. Yeah. It's on the bench. Alright, 10 seconds. There, there's the cook side down. There he is. Put him in that place. 3, 2, 1, go! Jake, I won!
feel like we should name this workout.
Name of what?
Well, clearly we should name it bouncing.
Bouncing.
Or Tigger. Maybe Tigger. Buns and guns. This guy says we should name it Ass and Titties. I was coaching a fundamentals class like in 2011 or 12, and it was a couple old guys, and I was coaching them through, and then the radio 36 Mafia Ass and Titties comes on, and it was really awkward.
Buns and guns.
Someone said buns and guns.
Yeah.
We got ass and titties. The workout is 1 up to 10 bench press deadlift.
Yes.
And the weights are
195 for men, 135 for women,
315 and
45.
235?
35.
235 for women. Let's go, boys! We are 4 minutes and 41 seconds in. All right, 5 minute mark. I lost track. Do you know who's the head parent?
Travis and then Kyle. I think.
All right, we're about the 6 minute mark. Here we go.
Kyle.
Kyle takes it. And then Jacob. Let's go, boys. We got a man down. Travis finished at 7:13. And 7:22. What time did you finish, Kyle?
6:37. Jake is 6:39.
Are y'all about to start now?
The girl. I guess that's all the plates on the bar. Then we'll go.
Okay, we'll stay and film the girls. You get those sick views, brah?
Sick views, bro.
I don't want to be in no sweat right now.
You had to clean his bins?
Fire today. I like it.
Jeez, boys. Making the ladies do it, huh? How rude is that, Brandy?
Just a little rude.
We got these puppies for after the workout.
We just did the deadlift. 235.
So after this Metcon, they'll be doing Brandon. That's what they'll be doing. They'll be doing all this stuff. The key is this last part. Very important.
We load the bar to the weight that you guys are working on.
Oh, here's a gentleman right here. What a nice human.
There's a couple down there.
Did anyone call me out for being wrong about Noah? He took last.
No one's called you out that I know.
I called myself out.
So who's going to win this one? You said Sandra? We got Mal in town visiting.
She could potentially be a guard player. I'm guessing she does a lot of barbell, but I don't know anything about it.
The deadlift is very unsubstantial. Kyle's definitely been out. I know, that's what I was
Accidentally did an extra rep.
She's fine.
You did?
I went from the 7 bench into 8 deadlifts, and then on the round to 8, I did 8 again because
I look over.
I didn't want to
Kyle,
cheat.
slow down.
Integrity.
Slow down.
Yeah, my chest just kind of blew up.
Just a shirt. I boiled it, dried it, put some peppers in.
Well, not because I was nervous about it being there, but because I wanted to re-rack it and go. Like,
I want to see the footage to see how long it actually was.
3 seconds.
Okay.
What's funny is
That you let it rest on you.
and all of that hurt you say fail. Like,
And that's why I went for it. I was standing single, but I hit the 9 and I was like, all right, 10. Nope.
Jake did the same thing down there where he was like pumping him out. And it was, well, no, he got through it, but it was like this. And I started running over, and he was like,
Yeah.
5 second rep.
I tried, but I
Yo, you want to verse him in this?
Yeah. And Mike.
Let's go. Hey, comment if you want to see these two square off. Let's see it.
That would be one I could actually do.
Game time already?
And you would crush it. You would go and broke on the bench.
Big day already.
alright, so bench press standard, right? Trying to treat it as regionals. Hitch on the bench. You see daylight, I'm going to no rep it. Trying to get you ready for that in-person judging. The other thing, when you lock out fully before going into the rack. Don't press into the rack. Cool. Yes, sir. Good luck. Need a spot, holla. We'll be back here behind you.
Good luck. The workout is 1 up to 10 of bench press and deadlift, and I can't remember their weights right now, but I'll get them for you here in a sec. I wanted to say the deadlift weight is 235. It looks like the bench weight might be 135. We got Sandra, Alexis, Bryn, Lauren, Fisher, and then Mal O'Brien. 90 seconds in. Brandon! Yeah, Fisher's moved here for a little bit. Give us some commentary, dog.
She doesn't know what number she's on. There's some commentary. So the meat of this workout's not until like the 7, 8s, and 9s. You saw the guys. You had it live for the guys?
Yep.
Yeah, so everybody saw how fast the guys went on it. I think the girls are going a little bit slower to start. One, because the bench press is actually heavier for them, just like the percentage of their body weight, it's going to be a little bit heavier. And then the other thing, too, is that they saw the guys blow up and go to singles, so I think they're trying to be a little bit more thoughtful about keeping it doubles or triples if they can. The deadlifts in this workout for elite males and females really is just kind of like it's a bump in the road, so to speak. Really, it's all about how fast they can do the bench, and especially for all these girls and the guys, you saw how fast they were doing the deadlift. But if I were them, I would break up the deadlifts from the beginning, like even with like maybe even 4s and on, just to keep their bench a little bit fresh and slow down the time between the bench, so that once you get there, you can do 1 or 2 sets, as opposed to, again, like you can see them, they're doing singles. Lauren just failed a rep. So a couple of different ways to break this up. But I mean, the separator in this workout is definitely the bench press.
And so the weights are 135 bench?
135 bench, 235 deadlift for them. The guys did 195 bench and 315 deadlift. So
and again, for anyone jumping on, the workout is 1 up to 10 of bench press and deadlift.
Yeah, bench press and deadlift. So basically it's a variation of Linda minus the power cleans, or what they did at regionals a couple years ago with squat cleans. So it was the same rep scheme except it was going down. So 10 down to 1 instead of 1 up to 10. This way is obviously harder because you're not front loading the reps. But I think this is a good variation to do, especially for some of their like strength endurance work.
And you led their morning session today, right?
No, they did that on their own. But
okay,
on Wednesdays, they're doing speed work, which I run.
What did they do this morning?
So they did some running intervals. So everyone that's in here is going to be going to a North American semifinal, which means that running most likely will be tested. Like we've seen at the games, on average, is tested 4.4 times or something like that. And then all the sanctionals in the past, or the big events like Wadapalooza and Granite Games, have always done running. So they're doing running a couple times a week. And then they also are having some cyclical sessions. So tomorrow I'll run a cyclical session where basically that's on the C2 ergs, some on the Echo bike, some on the assault bike, anything that may be tested. We're doing different variations with those.
So this morning they did some sprints and
yeah, so they did some 800-meter intervals and then into some sprint work at the end. So basically they're building some volume with some like really light speed touches right now, and then that will increase each week to where they're peaking for the semifinals. On Wednesdays, they're doing speed-based work, so we're working on, like this past week, we did 5-10-5 shuttle work, which is basically just teaching them how to change direction at 180 degrees. This Wednesday, they're going to do 90-degree and 45-degree cuts, because in the semifinals in the past, what we've seen, or at regionals or at the games, is either there's like a long speed endurance shuttle, so like a 300-yard shuttle where the cuts don't really matter, but still you got to be enduring in like a speed-biased way. And then another option would be, or another thing that's been tested, is like 90-degree turns, or like the zigzag shuttles that they've had where you got to cut in and out of the cones or out of the big pads that they have. So we're teaching them how to cut because that's more important.
And what percentage of their body weight is this bench, do you think?
For the ladies, this is close to 100% of most of their body weight. So that's the same thing for the guys. I guess the difference is that men historically, I mean, just biology, men have more muscle mass, especially in their upper body, so they're able to press more overhead and press more horizontally. So that's why 195 pounds for them, even though that may be 100% of their body weight, is a little bit easier.
And how old's Mal again? She's 16 or 17?
I'm not sure how old she is.
If anyone knows in the comments.
She's a beast.
So what are you seeing here?
Yeah, I mean, this is just going to be much slower than the guys because, again, their bench press is they're bench press limited. I mean, we purposely went heavy because now, like even you saw it in the open in both stage 1 and stage 2, the female weights have bumped up 5 or 10 pounds, whereas the male weights are staying the same. And that's because the top females are just way stronger than the rest of the field. So there's this huge discrepancy between elite females and the rest of the field, whereas males, they're just some random guys that are already strong, but maybe they're not good at the sport. So the guys' weights haven't gone up, but the female weights have in the sport, as far as what's been tested.
Your wife wants to know if I smell bad.
he smells delicious. Not as good as you though, baby.
Hey,
Chris has a very awkward smile on his face. How are my kids doing? That's what I want to know. Oh wait, the kids aren't home yet.
all right. Any idea where they're at right now?
I have no idea, and I can't see the clock because
Yep.
Max is in the way.
Go figure out what time it is, and we'll tell the folks.
Yeah, so they're at 6:54. So the most of the guys had already finished at this point. Let's see, Bryn's has 2 deadlifts, 3,
Ooh.
4, 5, 6, 7. So she's on the round of 7. She basically has half the workout still to go. But I mean, this is, again, if you're going to singles, it just takes so much more time in a workout like this, and that's why that's a separator.
What's the station that plays all the hits?
101.1, man. You don't know that?
No.
Back in Sebring, Florida.
Oh yeah.
I have no idea.
Let's go, ladies. Someone said Sandra's on 9. So this would mean she's starting 10.
Yeah, so
Let's
she's
see.
doing her 10. Super solid.
2, 3.
If you're a female at home that wants to test this out, I'd probably lower the weight a little bit to make it more realistic to what the guys' times were. Probably 120 would be a little
And
bit
now
more
just
appropriate.
finish. What's the time?
808.
8:08. And so this is from our elite division in design. Is the RX path doing something similar
No,
today,
they're
or
not.
something
So-
totally different?
For those that aren't following the design, the elite path is on their completely different training path right now through semifinals, and then we'll join back where basically the elite volume will be higher, and they'll be testing some semifinal type work throughout the year. But right now, RX is on a base building.
Alexis just
And
finished.
that's 8:33.
8:33. How close would it be if you and Max actually went head to head, you think?
If Max can go and broke on the bench, he'd win. I don't know where his deadlift is right now. I'd definitely have to break up the bench. But I would be around where the guys were, I think. Kyle and I are pretty similar on the bench, and our deadlift capacity is about the same. So I think I could be probably about 6:30 to 7 minutes. But I think Max actually might beat all those guys because for those that haven't seen him bench, he's a monster. I mean, he probably does 405 pounds for a single.
Let's go, Sandy. There you go.
9:48.
Nothing's worse than running out of pressers. You just having to wait.
I know. The worst feeling in the sport. That and your grip fatigue. Oh, really? Oh, no.
She did what?
The 7s twice.
Ah.
I think Bryn's going on to her 10s now.
There's a cap.
12 minutes.
12-minute cap, and
12-minute cap.
we're at about 11
10:50, yeah.
minutes ish.
Nice. 1 minute.
Yeah, it's a bad feeling when you know that you can only do singles or like lowering that feeling. This is one of the things that may not come up, but it's worth testing because every time it is tested, it catches everyone off guard. And in the sport, everyone's squatting and pulling and doing Olympic lifting, but those that aren't bench pressing, that's just a huge hole in your game.
She's going for it. You got it, Lauren. There you go. All right. And we got about 10 seconds left. There you go. And that's the time.
All right. Next. Brent, you did 9 dead. You were in the set of 9 bench or 10 bench.
10, yeah.
She did.
No, 9.
She was in the set of 9 bench. I did actually think. How many did you get? 3.
Around 7 twice. I just want to check.
Yeah, it'll be on Instagram Live.
Oh,
So
no.
if you follow Training Think Tank, you can go watch it. What, so you think you did 7 twice?
I think I just got dyslexic.
Does anyone know if Sandra did 7 twice? Leave a comment.
Definitely did 7 twice.
Hey guys, bring it in real quick.
I have it on phone. Honestly, I think you did a little extra.
Everybody in real quick.
Lauren did or Sandra?
I don't know about Lauren.
Yeah.
I think I got dyslexic and got confused. So I think I just
Guys, y'all had some time. Guys, y'all had some time to cool down, so you go ahead and start on this piece. But 5-5-5 kettlebell deadlifts. Basically doing 5, walking 6 feet every 5 reps. Rest 30 seconds. The guys were doing max strict ring dips today, stopping a rep before failure. Ladies, you're doing clapping push-ups. A couple of variations for the reasoning behind this are that I want to give you guys some tolerance. Men, I want to give you guys some tolerance in your pecs for ring dips leading up to regionals. We know that that was kind of like a risk with injuries building into the season a couple of years ago. Ladies, doing clap push-ups to just work on speed off the floor with burpees, right? Specifically like burpee box shoulders, things like that. We'll still get another ring dip session tomorrow for y'all that Max is going to write in the afternoon, but that's the purpose of why those are different today, okay? And then rest 30 seconds, 20 knees to elbow. Weird movement here, really trying to make sure that we're just getting something kind of like an odd object, if you will, with gymnastics in terms of actually making a standard really tight with reaching your knees to your elbow on that. Rest 1 to 2 minutes, do that for 3 sets.
Cool. Weight on the kettlebells?
You got heavy ones out, so just kind of build each set as you go. But
150, 106, and 88.
Then we go right after we do 3 sets. We go right into the.
yeah, after that, we've got the core cool down, which I'll go over at that point.
Sweet. Thanks, Coach.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yep.
Let's boogie.
Sounds like man. Put the benches away.